Hey you guys, this is your girl Tiffany B, the lovely lady. I am so excited to have you here in my channel today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm just gonna get straight into it. This video is to announce that I'm starting a new series, Launch With Me, the Boutique Edition. If you know, you know. If you've been around, you know that I had a boutique and it didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go. And so I deep dived into learning everything I possibly could about the boutique industry, which went into me learning everything I could about e-commerce, which led to me starting a virtual assistant business where I help other boutique owners run their business. And now I get to announce that I'm opening my boutique that I have been literally, I don't even know what the word is, but I have been wanting to open for a while now. And it just, I tried manufacturing, and actually I started first with wanting to wholesale, but I wasn't liking what I saw. It didn't offer the size variety that I wanted in my boutique. And so I was like, boom, I'm about to go do manufacturing. And then I was like, ooh, them MOQs, that investment, baby, I was not there. I had other financial concerns that I needed to take care of. So yeah, I was like, man, I cannot afford to be in here putting down 5-10K to start, manufacturing one piece in one color. No, thank you. That was not what I wanted to do. Even though those are part of my long-term plans, that was not how I wanted to start my boutique just yet. I got my little handy dandy notebook here. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you the type of boutique I want to launch, the steps I'm taking to launch that boutique, and the steps I've already taken because, like I said, I have been planning this for about the past 2 years, or at least letting it fester in my brain, writing notes here, taking notes there. And so now it's finally time to put all of that together to launch my boutique. So if you are interested in this, please stay tuned. And if you have any questions, put them down in the box. I will definitely get to them and answer them. And let's go. I'm going to start off with and kind of reiterate, if you are watching this series to try to get an idea of what timeline you should be working on and trying to just understand like a couple of things when it comes to, oh, Tiffany did it in this amount of time. That means I can do it in this amount of time. I just want to reiterate, I've been at this, low key for about 2 years now. This is the whole why I started, this YouTube channel. That's where the business foundations videos and workbooks came from. And that is what was the motivating factor for my virtual assistant business, the Boutiques VA. So in this time, I've had a lot of time and a lot of thoughts to cultivate. So just be a little careful when you are comparing yourself to some of the things that I already know and some of the things I already have in my mind, because I literally took, a while. I'm not telling you to take 2-3 years to start your boutique and, kind of get things together, especially the business foundations. But I do tell you, give yourself time, but give yourself a deadline at the same time. Don't, because if you don't give yourself a deadline, you'll end up going on and on forever. But if you make your deadline too short, you'll miss steps, or it'll be just really premature and it'll show when you go to launch. So give yourself time, but add a deadline. That is my piece of advice. And with that being said, some things that I already have established in my business. I know the name that I want for my business, Lovely Lady. Number 2, I've already bought the domain name. I've already solidified my Instagram name. I've already started my store in Shopify. When I say started, I just opened the account in Shopify. No, I have not done that. I was going to say I've already did my business license, my LLC, but I haven't done it for this particular boutique. I had another boutique name that I was thinking about, like another version of Lovely Lady. So I actually have my reseller's permit in that boutique, but not actually in Lovely Lady. And so with that being said, I'm going to start off with the first video that you guys will see is the business foundations. I'm going to talk about my business why, my personal why, my vision, my mission, and my business values. And these are the things when I say over the last couple of years, I've had a lot of time to kind of revise it and get it to what it is now. I'm just going to be putting it all into one place. I'm going to be using the workbook that I made to do that. After that, I'm going to be doing some competitor and market analysis, and then I'm going to go into target audience after that. And these first 3 videos, the business foundations, competitor analysis, and target audience, I've had a lot of time to take notes. I've watched a lot of videos. I've sat in a lot of trainings to help me fine tune that. So I'm just again telling you, when you were like, oh, Tiffany, it seemed like you got that real fast. You did that in a day. You know, you sat down and just did it. And it's because I'm able to bring together everything that I've been thinking of and fine tuning over the past couple of years. So give yourself a little bit more time when it comes to that. So after those 3 things, and then I'm going to be working in branding, and be honest with you, that as well, I've had time to kind of fine tune. I'll talk about this. I know that I want a luxury women's boutique. So I've done a lot of research about what luxury kind of looks like. And just recently I started putting together my branding guidelines for what I want my luxury women's boutique to look like. But I'm going to do a specific video, because I'm not done, showing you what I've already done and showing you what I still need to do, and actually do like a, you know, a little recording of me doing it. After the branding, I'm going to talk about marketing and my launch plan, like what I plan on doing to launch, how I'm going to mainly start off with organic marketing, what I'm going to do in that organic marketing. I'm going to do content pillars. I'm going to go ahead and make my launch strategy plan. After that, I'm going to be talking about inventory, talking about vendors. I'm even going to put together a magic video, because I recently went to magic with one of my clients. And so I'm going to have that in there. And I'm going to also talk about collection building. And then after that, I know you're like, this is a lot. It's a lot that goes into starting a boutique. After that, I'm going to talk about website development, in particular, what theme I'm going to use. And I haven't honestly decided on that. So that will be a completely fresh thing that I show you guys. And I'll be learning as I'm videotaping that with you guys. After that, I'm going to go over apps. Then business plan, my budget for starting my boutique, how I'm going to, my startup costs and how I'm going to fund those startup costs. I'm going to talk about me starting business credit now, even though I don't want to necessarily start off with getting loans or things of that sort when it comes to funding my business. And then I'm going to talk about what I should be tracking in my business, and I'm going to do research about what I should be tracking in the beginning to help me know that I have a good launch. And I know this is something that I kind of struggle with, is having realistic goals. I'm currently reading the 12-week year, and so I've sat down and made some goals, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in the what should I be tracking video, because I'm going to try to figure out what I need to track in order to help me reach those goals as a new boutique. Because as a new boutique, you're kind of just, you know, it's an educated guess. You know, you really don't know. You have your inventory, you have what you're pricing it at, so you know what, you know, you should be making if you sell all of these things. But it really, you know, has to be a perfect storm in a sense to really figure out like what goals you should be tracking. So I'm gonna do a video about that. And then after I get all those videos done and I'm launched, the videos after that, I will make sure I do regular vlogs or little mini vlogs about how it's going and keeping you guys up to date. I know that was a lot. I'm gonna take a moment and breathe. So if you guys have any questions or anything that you would like to make sure that I do a video on when I'm doing it for my boutique, let me know down in the comments, because I'm going to make sure I include it either in a video that I already mentioned or do a separate video for it. Or if you have any questions, or just let me know. I'm here to answer all of those, because I want to be an open book, and I just want to be very transparent about my process of launching my boutique. So thank you guys for watching and tuning in. If you want to get notifications of all these videos that I just talked about, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell with the little asterisks around it. Thank you guys for watching.